Hello everyone, children. In the last lecture we have studied about strong acids, strong bases and weak bases. Now children, today we are going to study about strength of acid and base solution, that is pH scale. Children, you must have studied about all indicators, right? Natural indicators, synthetic indicators, all factor indicators. pH scale is also known as a universal indicator. pH of a solution gives information regarding acidic, basic or neutral character of the solution. In short, children, we can say that the strength of an acid is measure of its hydrogen ion, that is hydrogen ion concentration. Children, pH, where P stands for potens. P means it stands for potens in German. Its meaning power of hydrogen ion. From pH scale we can make out that how much it's a strong acid, how much it is weak acid. From pH scale we can we can make out that how much is a particular substance is strong base or weak base. With the indicator we just come to know with indicator, natural indicator, synthetic indicator, we know that yes, particular substance is acid or base. But with pH indicators, with universal indicator, we can make out that how much it is a strong acid, how much it is a strong base, how much it is a weak acid and weak base. So children, here children, this importance of pH in everyday life, children. pH, I hope that you have understood. What is pH? pH is the strength of an acid or base measurement of its hydrogen ion concentration. pH, P stands for potens in German. P stands for power of hydrogen ion concentration. Now this importance of pH in everyday life, it is very much important of pH in everyday life, children. Now first is plants and animals are pH very sensitive, children. Now children, our body works efficiently within the range of 7 to 7.8. Plants and animals are pH sensitive. This is our first point. Now in this, children, our body effectively range within 7 to 7.8. Children, therefore, living organisms can survive only this pH range. For example, industrial area, pH of rainwater become less. For example, in industrial area, the pH of rainwater becomes less due to the dissolution of some acidic gases like sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, etc. So their pH of rainwater is less than 5.6, and this water is called rainwater. This rainwater is called acid rain. You must have studied in Form 8 class that what is acid rain. What is acid rain? In the industrial area, near industrial area, there are few gases like sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide mixes in the air, and it converted into nitric acid and sulfuric acid, and these mixes in the air and in the form of rain that drop down on the earth in the form of rain, which we called as a acid rain. So if we see there, pH range is less, the rainwater pH is less, below 5.6. so such rainwater we can say acid rain. So when this acid rain, children, flows in the water, flows in the earth or flows in that area, it flows into the river, and it lowers the pH of the river water and kills most of the aquatic life. Therefore, the aquatic life in such rivers become very difficult to survive. So plants and animals are pH sensitive. Now second, children, pH in our digestive system. Now children, all of you know that stomach produces hydrochloric acid, which helps for the digestion of food without harming our stomach. Now during indigestion, stomach produces too much acid and it causes pain, irritation or feeling of burning. This stage is called acidity. Now how we get relief from this acidity? everybody knows, most of the children knows that we take antacid. You must have seen it in your home. If you feel acidity or if an elder one have acidity, they take antacid, these are the what we say basic substance. Then when we take it, it neutralizes acidity, mixes with the base we take, it react with the acid and neutralizes it. So there are some antacids are there, right children? Like antacids, it neutralizes excess of acid. So person suffering from acids, it also advised to take milk, which is also alkaline. Children, milk of magnesia, that is the magnesium hydroxide. Children, this is also, it neutralizes in the excess of acid, and we get relief from the acidity. So pH in our digestive system, it also works. The excess of acid is taken if we take sodium bicarbonate, cold milk of magnesium, so these are the things which relief from the acidity. The third is, children, pH change as the cause of tooth decay. Now children, the pH in our mouth is normally more than 7 because the saliva produces in the mouth is basic in nature. But what happens when we take food? Some of the food particles remain in the mouth after eating. Now these bacteria present in the mouth produce acid, and by the degradation of sugar and food particles, it remains in the mouth after eating. Now this lowers the pH in the mouth and result in the tooth decay. Now tooth decay starts when your pH of the mouth is less than 5.5, right children? So tooth enamel is also made up of calcium phosphate, which is the hardest substance in the body, children. So that's why it is advised that you should not eat too much sugary. If you have lunch or anything, snacks or anything, if you eat, after that you gargle, you brush twice a day. So such things is advised. Now toothpaste is also basic in nature. So when you brush, it neutralizes the acidity. It's the acid due to the inside the mouth, the pH has gone down, which is 5 or below 5.5. so if you twice day you brush it, you clean it, gargle it after having anything, so that you can clean and you can increase the pH level, which is good for our health, and even it's good for the teeth also. So normally it should be more than 7. Now children, the last is self-defense by animals and plants through chemical warfare. Now children, everyone, bee sting leaves. Bee sting, it leaves an acid, right, which causes pain and irritation. Now when honeybee, when it stings, it releases methanoic acid in our body, which causes irritation. Even ant also, right, red ant, when it stings, it releases formic acids. So to get relief from this pain, a mild base like baking soda is used. Stinging hair, children, nettle leaves is the plant. Now these nettle leaves is actually a wild herbivorous plants which found in the jungle. Now suppose if nettle leaves sting, it releases methanoic acid in our body, which causes burning, irritation and pain also. If you rub on that part soap or baking soda, you get relief from it. Now children, it gets neutralized also. This nettle plant is a herbivorous plant, and it leaves stinking hair, which causes pain and irritation. But children, next to the nettle plant in the nature, there is also one plant is there, that is a dock plant. If you apply dock plant, if you take leaves of dock plant and rub where you have that irritation, you get relief from that pain. So this is also here nettle leaves, we can say it is the stinking, it releases when it stings, it releases methanoic acid. When you apply dock plant, you get rid from it, you get relief from it. So these are the 4 things, children. So this is the importance of pH in everyday life, children. So this much for today, that is importance of pH in day-to-day everyday life. So what is pH, children? It's a power of hydrogen ion concentration, which is also known as the universal indicator. In the next video, we'll study about more important salts. Right, children? Thank you.